Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War. There's still no campaign day 18, almost campaign soon. How many more days? 3 days, 5 hours, 49 minutes, right around the corner. But anyways, today we have like nothing going on, and when I say nothing, I mean nothing because we're getting a new hero class tomorrow. But because we're getting a new hero class tomorrow, we have no hero class event today, meaning that there is basically no new event today. Just everything that's already been going on, and obviously we already finished out Tower of Doom, so even less to go do since we just did that. Though the guild still has to go a little bit more. Come on, guild, you're almost there. So close, you're so far. One more reward to go. Just claim what we have. Pretty much nothing, and then we got our shiny keys in the other orb. But anyways, we're done with our battles. Just need the rest of the guild carrying the rest. So yeah, all we really have is Underspire, which obviously we're only doing to tier 4 because it's not even worth going all the way. And we're already at the point where I don't think we need to spend any more torches, so we can just keep spending the 7 free ones we get every day. Aside from that, we already did everything for midnight, as far as what we can do, until the hero class tomorrow. But yeah, tomorrow we're going to be getting a new hero class and a new mythic. The hero class is associated to this kingdom, and a new mythic, I don't think it is. I actually kind of forget now that I think about it. But we will be getting both of those in about, what, 5 hours from now? 6 hours from now? Yeah, about 6 hours from now. And I hope to cover both of them pretty early on. We're probably also going to waste like 2,000 gems to go max out the hero class early. And by max it out, I mean get it to like level 70 and then max the rest out later. But yeah, I'm going to waste a ton of gems on that. I've been considering not doing that. But also, I probably still should. One alternative to it would be just to grind so much PvP while using that hero class that we make up for it. The problem with that is I don't believe it has 50% mana start. And if it doesn't, that's slightly problematic for winning quickly. But if we could, we could get it maxed by doing like 2,000 something PvP fights. How many is that? Let's see. How many have we done so far this week? If we're considering like 2,000. Which is kind of why I want to go do the other thing, so we wouldn't have to do as much. Be closer to like 1,000. But out of curiosity, how many have we done so far? We have done 159. And I'm planning on trying to do what? Another 1,000? And that's assuming heroes on each team, which it might not always necessarily be on. I don't know, it's something we could try to do this weekend. I think I still go and power level to 70 for the video, though. But then we could power level the rest through PvP throughout the weekend. It's still gonna make us waste like 2,000 gems or so, but I think that might be our strategy then. Anyways, I will definitely cover the Mythic first then, since that's the case. Because it's gonna take a little bit longer to do the hero class then. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much the game plan then. Pretty much just clear out dailies and just do a ton of PvP. That's one of the main things we actually have going on this week. Or today, I mean. Since pretty much every event that's actually happening this week, the rest of this week, is all tomorrow. In about 5 hours from now. Anyways, hello everyone, by the way. Let me go say all the hellos real quick. Hello! Let me start from the top. Hello, Isabel. Hello, William. Hello, Mr. Z. Hello, Daddy Shark. Hello, William. Hello, Genki. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Draco. Hello, Supernova. Also, thank you for the continued support, Nightmare. Also, hello, Nightmare. Hello, myself mentioning something in chat. Oh, we were eating a little bit before the stream. Actually, speaking of which, I finally got a soda. Let's see, is the can getting green? How is it not getting green screen? It's literally green and yellowish. How is this not getting green screen? I'm so confused. The things that do and don't get green screened on this green screen setting is so weird. But yeah, you can see that. That's green. That is indeed green. Yeah, I got some Canada Dry Ginger Ale. Not quite a soda, but we could finally have soda after 1 year. Oh gosh, that's good. I'm addicted to soda again. No. But yeah, we went a whole year with no soda. For any of you who don't know, all last year. Anyways, what do we? Oh, come on. The first thing we click in dungeon. Trap. Oh gosh, the worst 2 in existence too. Oh no. Oh no, we should just pick the bottom 3. Ooh, 20% weakness and silence. That is awful. Just give me cleanse, I guess. Just roll with pure cleanse. And I'll stick with what we normally go with. I said hello, Cookie. Hello, Maximus. Welcome. Hello, yeah. Hello, Frank. Welcome. Hello, Daddy Shark. Looks like tomorrow is a Zolkari Mythic. Oh yeah, I think it was from Zolkari. I forgot what kingdom it was from. Yeah, the silence thing is so annoying. Luckily, Orpheus makes it not as bad. Actually, I think we got cleansed like almost immediately there. But there's some turns, even with the like 10% chances to cleanse, plus the 10% increasing per turn, that you still go like 4 turns without getting unsilenced. Be very annoying. But honestly, I've come to hate the 20% less stats more than the silence. It's actually surprisingly how much you get slowed down by. Even when using an insta-kill team by 20% less stats. You're not much of a soda drinker yourself. Yeah, we went a whole year without it. I don't know. Prior to that, I wouldn't say I, like, over-drank soda. But I definitely drank it to probably some amount of unhealthy degree. Like, I wouldn't say I ever over-drank soda on any given year. But definitely more than you should. But technically, any amount of soda is more than you should. My gosh, is it so good. I have missed this. Let's see. We'll throw it on the Catherics. Don't do that ever again. Go a year without it. Yeah, I just need to moderate how much I drink of it. Like, obviously, we're not going to go a whole year with no soda again. I definitely should limit it a bit. Let's see. We'll take that over. Luckily, I don't really have that much soda in the house now. I only picked up one case of ginger ale. Can you confirm if we know the new Clash hero traits? Yes. They're all bad. It's not 100% confirmed until it's in the game. But the one on Terran's World, basically how this new hero class is all of its traits, and by that I mean it's 3 traits that it gets, are all spell-based. And all of the trees, for the most part, are really skull-based. Which makes it a really weird mix, where the skill trees want to be skull, but all of its abilities want to be cast. This is mostly because it's a mystic. But for whatever reason, it got skill trees that are more skull-based. So, I don't know, just a weird in-between. So I'm not sure you're ever really going to use it, especially because if you're counting, like, mystic hero classes, the main thing it's in competition with is Archmages, which is among one of the best casting hero classes in the entire game. And the amount of skull benefit that this hero class, this new one's going to get, is just not going to be good enough. And the spell casting is going to be irrelevant, because most of the teams are going to build around it is skull-based. Especially with how the kingdom is currently set up. Like, the whole strategy of this kingdom is basically spam skulls. But unless they're changing all those traits as of tomorrow, all 3 of its main traits that it initially gets are all not skull-based. Despite the fact that they probably should be. I don't know, maybe they'll tweak it last minute, you never know. Anyways, what do we need to go do? Let's go take out, I guess, Adventure Board next. Ooh, pretty nice Adventure Board today. Wow, that's a lot of yellow. We're getting 4 from there, 6 from here, so 10 yellow deeds, not bad. That's as much as we got a Mythic battle there. Alright, let's take it out with Magnesia. Yeah, it's still a pretty small kingdom. But I do feel like the main premise of the kingdom will still remain skulls even going forward. Oh, so we'll have to wait and see. But right now, the primary focus, well, obviously it's terror, is like the main gimmick of the kingdom. But beyond terror, the main premise of the kingdom seems to be skull spam. At least based on what we currently have. Though, of course, is subject to change if we get a bunch more troops. William! Yeah, she sent me the link last night. Let's see. We'll take that one over, get over mana. Should still be one shot. Oh, no, it's not. Phoenicia, why do you do 0 damage? Do I need to go replace you with Diamantina? Apparently I need to. Again. I'm not even sure why I still run her for this. I just do just so we have a reason to run Phoenicia. Because if I don't run her for this, I would pretty much never use her again. Which is why we run her for this. Because in the current state of the game, with how strong Strix is without her, and the fact that she's not the biggest AoE anymore, due to Diamantina, she almost has no use case once you have Diamantina now. Because Strix builds, you don't use her. And if you're looking for the strongest AoE, you just use Diamantina instead. So the second you get Diamantina, she essentially becomes obsolete in the current state of the game. Oh, we still use her for this just to give her something to do. On the epic and below battles, she actually is pretty quick for them. Because she has enough damage to one-shot the final battle of the epic. While gaining mana a little bit quicker. Which is the main reason we still use her for that. Anyways. Oh, excuse me. The only problem is, since I haven't had soda for an entire year, it's making me burp like crazy. Because I basically went a whole year without anything carbonated as well. Because not only was I avoiding soda, but also everything that's carbonated in any way, shape, or form. Even carbonated water and the such. So, gosh, yeah. My body's not used to it. Anyways, what was I doing? We did that, we did that. Gosh, there's like no dailies to do today. We have to do like 7 Underspire battles, and we're already done with every daily. Oh, actually, not counting the crowns, but that's what we're usually going to get while we do PvP, obviously. That's not really something we have to go out of our way for. Hello, Miss Insane Witch. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, don't forget to be doing your crowns every single day. Well, it's very likely you'll get them done passively each day. If you haven't been, do make sure to get them. You get 10 of those battles per day for 20 total crowns. And even if you're only doing the free side of the battle pass, the weapon that you get there is almost guaranteed going to be money locked in the future. So it's a good idea to get it now while it's free. Because normally, not always, but a good majority of the time, the weapon that's on the free side of the Kingdom Pass becomes the paid money locked weapon. And then all the money locked weapon you get available for free later. So unless you want to spend $5 on that weapon later, which would kind of be pointless given that the Kingdom Pass itself costs like $8. It's one of the reasons I actually buy the Kingdom Pass as well. As well as why you should just do the free side at minimum too. Because if you don't do the free side, you don't basically get a free $5 weapon. And since you're just getting the $5 weapon anyways, I kind of just figured, $8, might as well. Didn't they nerf the gems in Vault Keys? No, should still be the same. Though you can definitely go on a bit of a dry streak on the 100 and 300. Hey, we just got a Terra kill. So, that actually doesn't help this team. I was gonna say, it doesn't help this team that much, but I guess it helps it a little bit. Get our skulls down. Grab a pokety poke. Do we even want to go down this path? Well, I guess I already went down it, so might as well keep going. Because we actually had 3 paths. I didn't actually mean to go down here, but we already clicked once. Might as well keep going. Sunk cost fallacy. We're already we're one battle in. Gotta go all the way now. What do we need? What do we need? I'll take that one. Grab the other one. I can't even move that one down. Do I have any alignment on this? Red to purple, yes. Right in the corner over there. How many pokes can we get out of it? So far, a lot. That's like 4 pokes. Surprisingly, not enough to kill, though. And you know what? Let's go for that. I hate that you have to keep triggering the armor, though. Makes it really weak compared to the other Empower Skulls. Especially since we already have one that converts away brown. So the one that converts away brown is just bigger. Is just better at this point. What do we need? Can we even move anything there? Yes, we can do this. Kill the thing with Devour rate before it gets us. I was gonna say, if that 5% of this right there, that'd be such a huge fail. There's a chance. Oh, another Terror kill. Honestly, I'm not sure what it is about Terror. I don't feel like it's a 10% chance. It doesn't feel like a 10% chance. Like, it feels higher than a 10% chance. Like, Deathmark does not feel like it triggers anywhere near as often as Terror does. Like, not even remotely close. I don't know, it could just be that that one-turn delay really makes that big of a difference. Because that's an extra 10% roll every single time. But that might just be the difference, I guess. Is that 10% just really hard carries? Let's see. I'll take that one. Wait, is it higher depending on where they're located? Wait, are they really? I didn't even realize that was a part of Terror. So you're trying to say there's like a 40% chance that first slot moves down or something? Maybe we got a double Anu. Alright, what do we need here? We can go left or right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, you can't go further than 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and 5. So it's probably not that way, unless it is a 5 off. So I'm gonna go right. Because it's blocked by a 5 path in every direction. So it's either a 5 off boss room, or it's right. And I'm gonna go right. One other interaction I was surprised to see from Terror is that you can actually multi-kill with it. Even though only the last slot can die, if it kills the last slot and then there becomes a new last slot, that new last slot can then still die to Terror as well. So you can theoretically 4 times Terror kill, though very unlikely, obviously. Same chance that you would get a 4 times Death Mark kill. Which I think we have actually gotten before, but one of them had immune. Because we got a triple that I'm pretty sure would have been a quad. But one of them had immune, so it didn't trigger. Yeah, it is just 10%. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, it might have been something different in the Spore of the Thread initially. But officially, it's always only been 10%. Which is why I'm surprised by how often it triggers. But it has to be coming almost entirely from just the fact that it doesn't have a delay anymore. Because one thing that actually makes Death Mark a lot less likely to land, that's harder to tell a lot of times, is when you read Death Mark an enemy, you actually refresh the 1-turn delay. There's no indication of it in-game, but the 1-turn delay that Death Mark has, and Lycanthropy and stuff like that, gets refreshed when you reapply the mark. That doesn't happen for Terror. Since there's already a 0-turn delay, it doesn't get it doesn't get a 1-turn delay from that. Whereas the other ones do. So if something is Death Marked for like 3 turns, the first turn there's a 0% chance it will die, then 10%, then 10%. But then if you Death Mark it again on that 4th turn, it's back to 0% again. So within 5 turns, you would only have 3 chances to kill. Whereas Terror in that same situation would have had 5 chances to kill. Which is the main thing that makes it seem like it has a higher chance. Even though they're both 10%. And that's a pretty likely scenario. In that situation, you almost have double the chance of killing with Terror than you do with Death Mark. Anyways, we did that. Gosh, there's no events today. We're done with all of them. I think that was one of the quicker days, gosh. Oh, I just minimized it. You can't see, but there we go. Alright, or more so, I can't see. Well, this lucky lamp thing is so pointless. I hope no one ever gets it. Because, gosh, is it so bad. Honestly, even if you could choose your loot is almost bad. Because you realize you can get 5 silver orbs of glory for $2. You can also get 5 lesser orbs of glory for $2. Those are like some of the better rewards that you even see here. There's not even a gold here, which you can also get 5 of for $2. In Underspire, of course. Oh, these are pointless. Why is this so bad? These are pointless. They literally have showed either rewards that are completely pointless, or you can get like 5 of them for $2. 2 Vault Keys or Epic Vault Key. That's okay, but just wait for Vault events. There's like 2 of them this month. That's a very small amount of resources. Once again, you can get 5 of them for $2. So why would you do it here? Just useless. But yeah, this thing has no rewards. Like, literally just compared to doing Underspire. You just buy this for $2. You get 5 lanterns. And then you use those 5 lanterns on useful spots. The first area you can get double bronze. The 4th area you can get double silver, which is the whole reason that we're trying to go for this Underspire. The 6th one gives you double gold. And the 7th one, you know, the one after the gold one, gives you double pet orb. And you can do 5 of those for $2. So why would you ever pay anything for that lucky lamp? When you could just double everything in Underspire and get more reward 100% consistently for literally less money. Yeah, this is a really pointless offer. There's some really pointless offers in this game, but honestly, this is like one of the highest tier pointless offers that they've ever added. What's even weirder is it came after Underspire, which is just even stranger. Because they already had a better version of it in the game, and then they added a worse version after. It's so strange. But anyways, what's this one? Heroic booster, that one's also pointless. If you're gonna buy 1 to 2 boosters, it should be the one going into the other week, and only on the following week where there's a really good shiny. It's only been 2 or 3 good times to do that, and that was all the journey troops. I think we only did it once, and it was for the dragon. Anyways, what are we doing now? I guess PvP the rest of the time, right? Because what else left is there? Other than, yeah, PvP there. I guess use our XP booster on it. I do need to go get 10 sets of crown. However, we're going to easily get that while just doing PvP, so I'm not too worried about that. So yeah, I guess it's just PvP grind now. Let's go head over there. I keep thinking this is how you get to PvP. I keep thinking if I click this like 3 times, I'll get to PvP. Because the way that you get out of PvP is you click here. But that's not the way that you get into PvP, which always confuses me. Because to get into PvP, you go here, but then to get out of PvP, you go here. But you can't click here to go back to PvP. Which always confuses me so much. Anyways, what am I doing? Let's go do some battles. I'm even using XP. Oh gosh, we're on Drifting Sands. I forgot we left off on the worst one. Oh no. Maybe not the worst one. I think, honestly, any of the Pure Kingdom ones tend to be pretty bad. Because of the weapon restriction. But the absolute worst this week is definitely Sword's Edge. What's our PvP rank? Low. But we'll hopefully fix that over the next few days. Honestly, after we get out all the videos tomorrow, I think we're going to start, like, power grinding PvP. Because I really need to catch up. We're not, like, super far behind. Like, one good day of grinding, I think we take first in our bracket. But we're far enough behind where... Definitely going to take a little bit of a grind. Is there any reason... Oh, so hello, Marcelo. Is there any reason to farm silver marks? Besides getting the new pets with it? Currently, no. Currently, the only point of silver marks is to get the new pets. However, keep in mind, they are still doing a lot of PvP updates. So the silver marks might, and probably will, have another purpose in the future. As it currently stands, the only thing you get them for are the current 20 pets, as well as all the future pets that they're going to be adding, which could include another 50 plus more pets. But as it currently stands, they have no purpose other than getting all the PvP pets. But there will be more PvP pets in the future, beyond what we already have right now. Because they're likely doing one for every single type. I'll take the green over there. Hello, Jason. Welcome. I skipped Tyrion's hello. Wait, did I not say hello to Tyrion? I could have sworn I said hello to Tyrion this stream. Did I not? Am I going crazy? But hello, Tyrion. welcome. Tyrion. I'm not sure what it is. I always just assume I've said hello to you every stream. Let's see. I think it might be the wrench next to your name. Maybe we should get rid of it. No, I was kidding. Maybe that's what's making me not see it. What do we need here? I'll take the brown. There's enough Puzzle Quest 3 minions to ship over to Gems of War. Oh, yeah. They're definitely going to ship over, I'm pretty sure, a lot of them. The designs already look pretty similar. But yeah, I would assume we're getting a PvP pet for every typing in existence. Which, if that is the case, there's like 70? Because you'd have one for every troop type and one for every kingdom. And there's 37 kingdoms plus however many troop types there are, I forget off the top of my head. I want to say 30 something. So it's like 60, 70 something total. Currently we only have 20. But there will eventually be like 60, 70 something total. Because I would assume they would do one for absolutely every possible option. At least at some point. Maybe not all at once, obviously. We have 20 right now. They'll probably just keep adding another 20 or 30 until they're all in. We need a soft fantastic from his own stream. Also, thank you, Isabel, for the continued support. Greatly appreciated. Justice for Tyrion. We said hello to him. Yeah, the pets are a lot more useless than an average pet because they only work in PvP, and they also only work in PvP if you're actually diversifying your team. If you're doubling, tripling, or even quadding up on a troop, it'd be very unlikely you would quad up on one. But if you're doubling or tripling a troop, you don't even get the full benefit. Like right now, we're only getting partial Drifting Sands bonus because we're not using 4 unique Drifting Sands. Yeah, the amount of benefit that you get from it is pretty small. But they're mostly for completionist's sake. They're almost like glorified cosmetic pets in a sense. Because they're about as useful as cosmetic pets as far as what bonus they give. Because they are very situational. And even in those situations in PvP, you might barely even get any benefit from it, if at all. Hello, Outlander! Welcome, welcome. Because they get bonus from the Kingdom ones, you need to have at least 2 from the Kingdom on your team. And to get, and they have to be unique. And to get the bonus from the troop one, or, you know, the troop type one, you would need to have 3 on your team. At minimum. Which, depending on some team builds, you wouldn't actually really reach those. Or at least not the full 4 bonus. Because a lot of teams do double up on the more useful things. Alright, next section. Oh, no! We got back-to-back Drifting Sands. Oh, it's gonna be one of those kind of times, isn't it? Oh, that's not good. At least this isn't the worst location, but it's pretty close. Unless I'm missing some kind of strategy here. Besides from spamming Beatrix, I don't really see much. Oh, excuse me. Oh gosh. My body can't handle soda after not having it for so long. Let's see. Actually feels weird drinking soda after having not drank it for so long. Like, I almost forgot what, like, carbonation even feels like. Can I please just get 1 Beatrix? This battle's literally over the second we do. There we go. Has Lester not showed up yet today? You're going back to your corner until Senpai notices you. Oh, joke's on you. We noticed you. I'll take the skull poke. Take the blue. Oh, hello, Mr. Z. Welcome, welcome. There's our daily gems. Surprised we only just not got that now, but there we go. What's that little Logic Slayer? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, a little bit unfortunate we don't have any event today, but plenty of do tomorrow, that's for sure. Of a whole new brand new hero class that we're probably going to power grind all weekend. Mostly via PvP, of course, so we can get all of the free XP. Which, oddly enough, this would be a pretty good team for that, too, because we're not really using hero. It's one of the reasons I actually kind of want to wait before we, like, super grind the PvP. One of the reasons for that is I actually wanted to use it to max out the hero class that we're getting tomorrow. I'm even considering not spending gems on it for once. And just power leveling it like crazy throughout the weekend and next week. Because we're going to have to do so much PvP anyways that we might as well. Like, the amount of free XP that we're going to get towards it's going to be really high. The only problem with that is for the video, I got to make sure to, like, undo the hero roll on every single team. We would be using the new class for absolutely everything. Because that's one thing that you do a lot when you're progressing through the game. Just shove hero absolutely everywhere you can. Just to get a little bit of passive free XP. Alright, good. We did not get triple back-to-back drifting sands. We got goblins. Honestly, I feel like switching over to truffle goblins. Despite this team being really loopy, oh no, I feel like its DPS is a bit weaker than just spamming truffle. So I'd love if one of you got full mana already. Alright, we could work with that. Probably should hit the guy who has less HP. And there we go. Or sorry, I mean more HP, I mean. But this is the old goblin meta. It hasn't changed since like 2018. It has not changed. Currently at 71,000? Oh, wow. Yeah, we're definitely not going to try for 100. I don't think ever during any of these weeks. I say that, though the first week of Diamond Week might be that crazy. Or just to stay in Diamond, we would actually need to make top 100. I wouldn't actually be surprised if that's the case. Probably not exactly that high, but probably similarly high. At least for like the very first week of Diamond. I feel like the first month is going to be like really crazy. After that, it'll probably die down a bit. Unless an update comes around that makes it even more enticing. It does seem like we're going to get a lot of PvP updates this year. If a lot of them affect it, then a lot more people will do more PvP. A lot more people doing more PvP means we'll have to do even more PvP on top of that more PvP. But at least we'll be able to claim all the new rewards with it. That being said, we still got a little bit to go until we get the next pet. I don't think we're going to finish out tonight. But we do need to make progress on it. We should be able to have it by tomorrow, which will actually be the earliest we ever finish the pet grind in a given week. But the main reason for that is, as we keep going up brackets, it actually keeps getting easier and easier to get silver marks. Did I collect the 19th reward? Yes, I did do that correctly yesterday, and yes, we did get an extra 1,000 VP. I'm not sure if they're going to fix that glitch by next patch, but definitely seems like a bit of an oversight. If you claim the 19th reward and then the 20th reward, you'll get 2,000 extra VP instead of 1,000. This is the only week I've done it on so far. But yeah, apparently you can do that just to get some free VP. Pretty sure that is extremely not intended, though. What do I think about the new class? It's probably going to be the worst hero class we've ever gotten since we've been getting new hero classes after that time where we didn't really get any for a while. But out of every new kingdom that has gotten a hero class since they started adding kingdoms again, it is by far the worst hero class we've gotten. I don't know, maybe they're tweaking it some by tomorrow to make it a little bit more enticing. Because we won't really know until it's like fully in the game. But from what I've last seen of it, it is pretty bad. It's not the worst class in the game, but relative to how good a lot of newer classes have been, most of them being like literally the meta, it's pretty bad compared to them. But it's far from the worst class in the game, if nothing else. It's just bad compared to what we've been getting. It's just trying to do so many things. Like, it reminds me of, like, a bad version of Titan. Like, Titan's a hero class that does a ton of things, but it does each one of those, like, really good. And it's really well-rounded in that regard. This hero class seems like it's trying to do that, but fails in every way that Titan achieved at doing it. Like, it feels like it's trying to be like another Titan hero class, but is not anywhere near as good. Like, even remotely. Hello, Mini and Chad. If I don't want to say hi, welcome, welcome. You think this is what we should do every 10 cumulatives people we misses? I can throw that down. I don't think I've missed a single person this stream, right? I don't think I have. I probably said hello to some people 5 times this stream. But I don't think I've missed a single person. Let's see. That's also why I say hello to some people multiple times. Because I keep forgetting, did I? And then sometimes when I overthink that I have, I'll not say hello to Tyrion. I was like, hello, Livewire. Hello, Stacy. Welcome, welcome. If it has to be pointed out, it counts as a miss. Well, you have to keep in mind, there's a delay on stream. So if I say hello, if someone types hello in chat, it's going to be at least like 15 seconds before I say hello back. At like the quickest in most situations. Because first I have to notice that there was chatter. Then I have to notice that someone new was in chat. Then there's at least a 5 to 10 second delay on the stream before the hello goes out. Hello, Gimli. Welcome, welcome. Like, that hello I said, like, instantly when the chat came in. But it's still going to be, like, 5-10 seconds later. Let's see. We'll take that one over. So, how is he killing us? That's not something you're supposed to do. Also, for a second, I thought he created those skulls. I was like, wait, that's not part of your ability. But no, that was our turn. He was giving up his turn to ours. I was going to say, that's something you're not supposed to do. Oh, we never did gain a level yet. How have we not done that, by the way? You know what we haven't done yet? Let's go use the 15-minute booster. Let's go get that level. I'm just going to do it with this. I'm not going to bother doing it separately with dust levels and everything. We'll be fine. Yeah, thank you, Isabel. Hey, that reminds me, we haven't handed out a code yet. I should probably go do that. You know what? We'll hand out the code when we get this new weapon. Also, I feel like I'm like the last person in the game to get this weapon. Most people got this like on Monday or Tuesday. Here I am like nearly Friday and we're finally getting this weapon. Gosh, levels take so long in late game to go get. In all fairness, I've been throwing a lot of my XP boosters we've been getting into just PvP rather than doing it separately with Dust Devil. But still, even with that, gosh, it goes slow. Yeah, as soon as we get the weapon, we'll hand out code. Which we're pretty much there. Give it like 10, 20 more fights. Maybe even less because we're on booster right now. What's your favorite and least favorite PvP restriction this week? Favorite is probably... Do you mean in like outer circle? Because normally the color ones are a lot of fun. Honestly, any of the color ones I tend to like a lot. As far as my least favorite, definitely Sword's Edge this week. Sword's Edge is abysmal. Especially if you don't have any of the mythics or legends. Particularly the mythics. But if you literally have epic or below, you might as well just not even touch Sword's Edge. It is that bad of a location this week. And even with the better options, it is still pretty slow. Oh wait, that was last week? Oh wait. Which one am I thinking of then? Isn't there one in top left? Oh no, wait, that's Mythic now. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry, it would be... Wait, is it Drifting Sands then? Well, I've been playing this whole week like Sword's Edge is right here. Wait. Hold up. Yeah, the worst one is probably Drifting Sands then. Wait, I've legitimately been playing this whole week as if Sword's Edge is still there. That's kind of funny. Yeah, that means... Wait. Yeah, I have been. Wait, what? That's so weird. That's really funny, though. I've been avoiding this battle because I thought Sword's Edge was still here. It has the same looking banner and everything, but I guess that's because it's based on the location. But I've been avoiding this place all week. Like, oh yeah, that's Sword's Edge. Oh, just Mythic. Which is by no means the quickest location, but it's far from the slowest. Which is kind of funny because Drifting Sand also has Beatrix, but doesn't have any follow-up to go with Beatrix. Like, it doesn't have good mana accumulation, it doesn't really have an Empower that's any use as Dust Devil, but doesn't really do anything. So even though it has access to Beatrix, it has no assist for Beatrix. So hello, Jonian. Welcome, welcome. Hey, did we get the level up yet for the weapon? I wasn't even paying attention, I was looking over at chat. I know we're about to get it like any level now, or any battle now. Oh wait, yellow to green. I could have done that the previous turn. Whoops. Come on, level. We're so close. And we're on double XP right now. I do personally feel like on the PvP restrictions, oddly enough, the color ones have been the most fun. It actually feels a lot different from Guild Wars, even though it's basically just Guild War restriction. Not sure what it is about it. But they've actually been probably my favorite. Because it's like a restriction without having too much restriction. I feel like the worst restrictions by far are whenever it's a kingdom restriction. Just because some kingdoms have a horrifically bad synergy within themselves. You're scared of Terror in the new Pure faction? Oh no, it could both help and be scary. I feel like it would help more than hinder, though. Like, it could definitely make a successful run fail. But it will also make it so you could cheese it easier. So it can go both ways. And now we have it in middle, which we should probably keep it there. Though I haven't actually double checked the new faction troops, but won't a lot of the new faction troops have immune to terror? Because even if we have a lot of terror, if most of the troops have immune to terror, it won't even matter. Especially if the legend has immune to terror. Because realistically, like most pure factions, you're probably spamming like 2 or 3 of it. Hey, we finally got our level. Nice. Did we get the weapon now? Hello, weapon? Did I just mash through the weapon? That's funny. Did we finally get it and just mash through it after all this time? Because I didn't see a pop-up for me getting the weapon. I'm looking at the stream right now. Even looking at it, I didn't see a pop-up for it. I don't know, I'll go check after this XP booster and see if we got it or not. I didn't see a new weapon there. Guess the screen just went that quick. Oh, it doesn't show there, but it does go into your inventory. Okay. We'll check it after the booster then. It should be almost done. But yeah, it should trigger on level up. It just didn't trigger the icon of you getting it, but it did go to our inventory apparently. I was just expecting the icon like it normally does, but apparently that didn't happen. But it does still go to your inventory. As it should when you get to level up. I was wondering why that was so many points. 2,300, gosh. That is one nice benefit of going up in brackets. Is if they are trying to put you against people in your same bracket, which I'm not sure if all these battles will be, but I'm pretty sure they're trying to prioritize it. Once we're in diamond rank for a little bit, a lot of people in diamond rank are all going to be really high level for the most part. Just the amount of battles you have to do to even get to diamond rank is already going to put people pretty high level. Not to mention the amount that it takes to maintain diamond rank. So if they do keep the whole level system, which I'm pretty sure they're going to scrap, but if they do keep it for a little while, it won't be as bad once pretty much everyone's in diamond rank. Or, you know, once all the higher level people are. Underspire got a bit easier. Yeah, I probably should be running that weapon for Underspire. I wasn't able to show it for the weekly video because obviously we didn't have it at the time. But it likely would speed it up quite a bit. Oh yeah, I will be checking inventory. I just want to finish out this booster real quick. While we still have booster time. And then we'll go check it and upgrade it. I don't think we'll have a chance to use it until tomorrow, though. Because realistically, the only thing we have to use it on for the rest of this week is Underspire. I don't think there's any other piece of content we need to run it for. And of course, we already did all of our Underspire battles today. I guess it kind of would have made sense to save them. We'll just mess with it tomorrow. Actually, we'll have a lot of things to mess with tomorrow. We'll mess with the new weapon for Underspire. We'll have a new Mythic. And we'll have a new class. And I hope to have both those two videos up pretty early if we can. Both on the Mythic and the class. I'll probably cover the Mythic one first and then the class. It's because, relatively speaking, the Mythic video will take like barely anything to set up. Whereas the class video, depending on how much we want to farm the class beforehand, it's going to take a little bit more to set up. Plus the teams are going to be a little bit more convoluted to build around it. Because it's not that good of a hero class, and the kind of build structure it is a really weird one. It's a skull-based cast teams, which there aren't too many that really fit that category. Though there are a few that come to mind, like Sakima and the such. I don't know, we'll have to mess around with it. Like, it's definitely a lot less obvious what we have to build the hero with compared to the Mythic. So, hello, Lester. Welcome, welcome. Oh, we just got back-to-back same location. This is probably the last set we can get in. Maybe one more after this one. Then we'll go hand out code, and then probably do a little bit more PvP. Probably not too much more. Actually, I want to see, how close are we on silver marks? I want to get to like 300 or 400 silver marks tonight, I think. Like, I at least want to get to the halfway point. How much is halfway? It's 750, so halfway would be 375. So I think that's our goal. Let's get to 375 silver marks. I say that, we might already be above that. But if we're not, let's get to 375 silver marks. I think will be our main goal for that. And then tomorrow we'll finish out the silver pet. And then Saturday and Sunday we go crazy on farming leaderboard and the hero class. I might even try maxing out the hero class. That's something I used to do back in the day, but haven't really been doing recently. So who knows? Maybe we'll have a big mega stream for that soon. If I do, it'll probably be on Sunday? Maybe Saturday? Oh no. I need to see which day is more free. Because we're definitely not going to do both days. But one day this weekend, we might just stream all day. Trying to grind out the hero class while doing PvP. Let's kind of make it like a day-long project while we max out the hero class. Because it's a lot better than spending a few thousand gems on it. So honestly, I might just do that. Just not even spend any gems on it just because the gem's been a bit tighter lately. Because it's such a waste using it to max out hero classes. I just normally do for the video, but we can still show everything without really having it upgraded. Just can't really show it as well in battles, but that's fine. Are we still in deep trouble with Izzy? We were never in trouble at all with Izzy. Let's see. Did I get more codes from Jetto? Yes. We actually got it on the first or second day of the month. I didn't even need to ask her. She actually got to it before I even needed to. Yep, we have gotten more codes from Jetto, as well as one special code. I don't even know what is in the special code, though. Or what holiday it's even for. If it's even for a holiday, or if we're just like, here, have a code. But we did indeed get a special pet code to this month. Actually, Yankee, you might know. What is the code that we got this month? Do you know? What was the exclusive pet that we have for this month? Or not exclusive pet, but you know what I mean. Like, what pet was in the code thingy? Because I don't actually know. Yankee's like the only other person that would know. I think she's the only other person who gets codes like that. Currently. Yeah, it could be one of the old Lunar New Year pets. I assume they would save that for next month, though. Let's see. Throw that down. How much more timer do we have on XP boost? We're at to guess like 2 minutes. 40 seconds. Well, that is enough to do like a battle or two. Though in Drifting Sands, more like one. But sure. Now we'll do one battle here real quick. And then we'll go hand out code. See that the weapon is weaponing. And go from there. Just gotta double check the weapon is intact. It definitely should be, though. I just want to see it. And I think that's all we're going to be able to get from that booster. Well, we got a level out of it. And not only that, but we got a new weapon. We go over to weapons, go to upgradable. Where is it? Where is it? Hello, new weapon. New weapon. There it is. Sands of Midnight. Create a mix of blue gems and skulls. Or create a mix of 15 blue gems and skulls. There's a 25% chance for an extra turn boosted by terrified enemies for a total of 33% total. As you would get 8% extra. Onto 25 for 33 total. So it has a 25 to 33% chance that you'll gain an extra turn. All on top of the extra turn chance you already have from creating a mix of blue and skull. The extra benefits you get is barrier for self, freeze first. Oh, actually, that's not too bad. Barrier for self and freeze first enemy. That is honestly not bad at all. And a few other perks, but they're pretty irrelevant. Eliminate 1 to all skills and gain some life. But freeze barrier is actually pretty cool. Sands of Midnight. But yeah, we'll need to mess around with that with the faction event tomorrow. Because I don't really see myself using it in any other situation. It's not like a super good weapon, but if nothing else, it is another skull weapon that you get for free. So it's a pretty good newer player weapon. Even though you need 50 blue and purple mastery for it, it is a pretty good early game skull option when you lack like all the legends and mythics to do so. I can see that being a new like early game meta for skulls, because it's not like Writhing Staff where you have to wait for one event that comes like 2 Tuesdays out of an entire year from the Melantis event, from that one Sea of Sorrows or something similar. That's one that you can get just for free, just from having 50 blue purple mastery, which based on levels, by level 300 or so you would have that in game. Maybe slightly earlier or later, depending on how your masteries go. But, yeah, you'd be able to get access to that pretty early. Like, level 300 is not that high of a level. Let's see. It would still be, like, a month into someone's playthrough, obviously. Like, you're not going to get there, like, instantly. But, oh, that's still pretty low level. You can get there pretty quick. It's definitely going to be a lot more accessible than most of the other skull spam options in the game that are higher rarity. There you guys go. There's a redeem code used on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code is in the settings menu. Redeem code's right over there in chat. And again, same word as always, 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. Yeah, the new weapon is really good for Underspire. The only problem is I already did all my Underspire today, so I can't go do more Underspire. But yeah, when we go do Underspire tomorrow, I will be running the new weapon here. It's the biggest purpose that it has this week, as far as like any usefulness. But yeah, we'll be running it tomorrow when we go do that. Is there any other daily we haven't finished? Otherwise, I guess we'll go keep grinding until we hit our milestone for PvP. And my goal was to hit 375 silver marks. Let's see, have we already hit it? No, we have not, but that's perfect. Because that looks like I only have to clear out, like, what, 2 or 3 more? Yeah, let's go do that. That'll be the halfway point on the pet. That'll work out perfectly time-wise then. But yeah, I only have to go through 2 more sections if we go outer ring. So let's go do it. We have to do, what, 4 more here? So we have to do 4 more here and 5 more somewhere else, and that should be it then. Perfect. Perfect timing. You just leveled up as well. Nice. Yeah, honestly, the weapon's not that bad, but it's more of an early game skull spam option. Later in the game, you're pretty much never going to use it unless you're restricted into it. Like, for example, the Underspire this week. It is going to be your best weapon, regardless of where you are within the game. But otherwise, it's pretty much an early game skull spam weapon that you can run on hero. And it'd be pretty good for early game players to have a skull spam alternative when they lack like all the legends to do so. Or any of the mythics to do so. So it's nice that they're filling in the gap there. Because that has always been a pretty big issue with a lot of troops. Because there hasn't really been a lot of good ways to do skulls early on in the game. But over the years, they've been adding more and more options. That being one of the better options they've actually added in a while, oddly enough. Because you gain barrier, you're freezing the enemy, so it's almost like a little mini Zolgoth in that regard. You have potential to feed mana back into yourself, and you skull spam with it. So overall, a pretty nice mix of things. Oh, and you have a passive extra turn chance on it. 25% of the time, even if you don't land extra turn, you get extra turn. Up to 33% if you have a way to do terror. So you basically go from a 1/4 to a 1/3 if you can terror the whole team. But even without that, it's still a pretty good extra turn chance. Well, not like super, super good, but better than nothing. It almost reminds me of like Beatrix, but for skulls. In a weird way. Just without the cleanse and everything. Or the true damage, or the split damage. But something about it just reminds me a lot of Beatrix. Because it has like that static extra turn chance while also having like that mix of the two. But more of a skull-oriented one. Instead of having barrier, it has... instead of having cleanse, it has barrier. So the barrier does only apply to hero, not to your whole team. If anyone says... Wow, we got 119 VP for that one. If anyone still has any other questions, anything you want me to go over, do let me know. Because after we clear out this one and then go to the next section, I think we might call it there then. Because that will be halfway to the final pet. Then tomorrow night, we will have a new class, a new mythic, and we're going to keep grinding until we get the final pet we need. And then Saturday and Sunday, we'll prioritize maxing out the hero class, as well as making PvP leaderboard. Not the big 100 one, but, you know, our current bracket leaderboard. The smaller of the two. Because I think I'm still going to try for top 3. Maybe not necessarily number 1 of those 3, but I definitely want to make top 3 if we can. Because we get like half a deed book from it. Did I just get triple back-to-back-to-back Drifting Sands? It really does not want me to leave Drifting Sands. Yeah, we're currently sitting at like 15,000. And we need bare minimum 40,000 for what we want to go do. Soon to be even higher. But, yeah, that's pretty high. But doable. It would be the most we've ever done in a week, but, I don't know, we could definitely easily do it. Also have to keep in mind, once we have all of our silver marks, we don't have to keep following silvers. After tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, we could just camp one location over and over again. And not only farm a ton of class XP, but also, VP along the way. That's pretty much going to be our game plan then. Tomorrow night, finish the final silver pet. And then Saturday and Sunday, literally just camp one location, probably. I'm not sure which. I'm considering purple. I don't know. Which ones have you guys been camping? Have any of you guys been camping one location? Because I saw someone earlier said they had like 70, 80,000 or something. I'm curious what locations some people might be camping. Because my current thought is to go do purple, personally. There's a lot of strategies you could do for it, depending on what you have and what you feel like doing. The main reason I want to do purple is because of Stellaric's team. And also because of Thrall Leprechaun, obviously. Which is just really, really strong regardless of what you have. Oh, let me go take the green. Do you have any questions? Chat asks questions and I ignore those questions. That has happened at some end of streams before. On accident. Also, where do you think, or where do you think wait, what? Oh, where do you think I'm going to be camping? Oh, purple. I completely misunderstood that sentence for a second. Yeah, I'm going to be camping purple with a Thrall Leprechaun team into Stellarix. So you could easily do it with Diamantina or something else. Yeah, I'm doing Thrall Leprechaun. It's going to be wands. Archie, am I going to use wand? What do I currently use for my purple team? I actually forget. But yeah, I believe it's a wand, Thrall Leprechaun, Stellarix team. So that Stellarix could be replaced out for Diamantina or any other damage source. But I believe we're just going to Stellarix spam it, since we have it. That's my purple team right now, right? Yeah, Wand, Thrall, Stellarix, Leprechaun. We can actually even drop Wand, especially since we won't have half mana start. Because I'm going to be running it with a hero class I'm pretty sure doesn't have half mana start. So it might actually sacrifice our Thrall, put hero in last slot, but still keep it as Wand. And run Thrall, Stellarix, Leprechaun, Wand. Just so we're not blocking with Wand. Like, we'll still have the functionality of Wand, but we won't be blocking with Wand. It'll go a lot quicker. It'll be slightly riskier, but the amount slower that it'll be without half mana start is just going to be too much. Because I don't believe the new hero class we're getting tomorrow has half mana start. Maybe it does, I actually forgot. But if it doesn't, there's no way we can run it first slot. And even if it does, I'm considering just not even running it first slot. Unless they scroll spam us like crazy really quickly, it's not really going to die. If we're just trying to win quickly, it doesn't really matter if we try surviving. Like, even if we lose a battle occasionally, it doesn't really mean anything. You need 65k minimum to break top 3. Oh gosh. I'm pretty sure by the end of the weekend, we're aiming for like 50 or 60,000. Though we might break way beyond that, I'm not sure. The new hero class is Chaos Tree, Shadow Tree, and Cunning. Yeah, so it doesn't have 50% mana start then. It has a bunch of stuff for skulls. What would you put for each tier? I'll be going over that in the video tomorrow, because until I visually see it in game, it's hard to say what each tier will be. But we'll be covering a video early tomorrow going over what each tier should be. Because by just looking at those tiers real quick, I don't know exactly which one is best for each. There's a couple pretty obvious ones, like obviously the first one, you're going to run the Hunter's Mark off a Cunning Tree. And for the final perk, you're probably going to run Rising Shadows, or whatever it's called, from Shadow Tree. But a lot of the other ones could really vary depending on what's there. Yeah, it's a new Mythic hero class. It's a Mystic from Midnight. Which means it's competing with Archmagus for Mystic. Which means Archmagus won. Is that even competition? Even though we're technically going to go from having 1 to 2 Mystic hero classes as of tomorrow, we still technically only have 1 Mystic hero class, and it's called Archmagus. Because, gosh, is this new class absurdly weak if you're comparing it to Archmages. It is so bad. Like, compared to an average hero class, it's only slightly below average. But comparing it to Archmages, the only other Mystic hero class in the game, it is, like, the worst hero class in the game in comparison to that thing. It's just such a stark difference. So, hello, Chris. Welcome, welcome. And I think that might be it. Our goal was to... Oh, no way did we just get 4 back-to-back Drifting Sands. Am I going crazy right now? We've been on Drifting Sands for like 20 minutes. There's no way we just got a 4 times back-to-back on Drifting Sands. That's insane. Yeah, honestly, hitting 40,000, I don't think that's going to be too bad this weekend. Just got to grind a bit. By the end of it all, we should be around 50,000, which will hopefully get us third. It'll definitely make us top cut, hopefully. A lot of people right at that 38,000 line, oddly enough. Like 3 people in my bracket, like all on that same line. Though I don't have anyone on leaderboard, luckily. We didn't get super unlucky. Also, wow! Yeah, Sons of Anarchy. Remember earlier when I said those 3 will probably take top 3? Well, guess what they did? They took top 3. Didn't I literally say this like 2 days ago? Like, those people in like the first several positions are going to take all of the top 3. And here they are a few days later in all of the top 3. This is the #1 guild currently in the game, so it makes sense. And they're really trying to fortify their lead, that's for sure. But, yeah. Also, I assume Soto might be their leader. Because they're almost level 3,000! What is that level? Is he the leader of, does anyone actually know who the leader of Sons of Anarchy is? Because I want to say it's Soto. Though it could just be a power grinder from their guild. Because it would definitely be someone of super high level. And wow, I didn't even know we had someone going up to like 3,000. Is he the highest level in the game? Who's higher than like 3,000 at this point? Has anyone even reached 3,000 on PC Mobile yet? Because oddly enough, it's actually technically slightly easier to do on Xbox and PlayStation. Because you can spam click a little bit more. However, it's still pretty impressive though. Yeah, is he going to be the first 3,000 ever? I can't think of a single other level 3,000 player in the game. That's pretty insane. Okay, did we hit our goal? I wanted to get 375. Yep, there we go. And that's halfway to the final pet. And then after we get this final pet tomorrow, we just go VP grinding then. Something we haven't actually really done yet, oddly enough. Because so far I've only really done silver mark farming, but this is the first time ever because of the leaderboard that we'll actually have to do VP farming. And we'll get half a deed book out of it. And one of the main things we're actually going to get out of it is the new hero class that's coming out in like 5 hours from now. We are going to try maxing it this weekend. I haven't done this since like 5 years ago, or even 6 years ago. But I think what we're going to go do is completely max out the hero class within a weekend. I think it's doable. Because how many fights is that? Let's say we can win 2 fights per hour. Let's lowball it. Let's say we can use, I'm pretty sure we could easily do 3. But let's just lowball it and say it's 2. That's 4 per minute. 4 per minute is, 240 an hour. 240 an hour. I would have to grind it for about 25 hours. Actually, let's just divide it into it. 5500. Isn't that the number? Yeah, I think it's somewhere around there. Divide that by 240. Yeah, it's like 23 hours. Are we going to grind PvP for 23 hours this weekend? We'll see. But that is what it would take. We would have to grind PvP for about 23 hours this weekend. Though that was the lowball estimate. I think we can win quite a bit quicker than that. But, I don't know. We'll have to see. I haven't actually, like, timed how much we can win with all the menus and everything else. Oh, also, did we take all of our crowns for today, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't even claim yesterday's rewards. But yes, we did. Oh, we didn't even claim the half-night Damon Knight thingy. He's not really that useful, unfortunately. Well, let me go upgrade him. But yeah, this was actually claimable yesterday. I just didn't grab him. You have to wait a little bit longer if you want to get him on free side. But paid side got him yesterday. I just didn't bother claiming him until literally just now. But there we go. We got this little guy. He doesn't really do much. He just has like barrier and stuff. You do get a copy of him for free on the other side. You can max him either with an orb or wait till he's in drop people a couple months after the fact. But yeah, he doesn't really do much. He just destroys a column, inflicts terror on an enemy for each blue destroyed. Which, given that there's only going to be like 2 to 3, or generally never really going to get a 4 out of it. It's possible, though very unlikely. And then he gains a barrier for himself. A little bit of skull reduction. A little bit of terror there. Nothing that special. Pretty ignorable troop. But another upgrade for the pile. Oh, and there's a redeem code we handed out earlier. Same loot as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,000 tragic gold. Let's see. Has this person been no-lifing for 9 years? I'm not sure how much they play. You also have to keep in mind they're probably max VIP. Max VIP actually gives you a lot of extra XP. Like, if we go check it, it's almost like running a perpetual booster. Like, we're VIP 10 and we're getting like 50%. But VIP 20 is like 100. Oh no, actually it's only 100. Never mind. That's not that much more XP. I thought it went up to 150. Yeah, VIP 17 is when you start getting 100,000. Though I highly advise never trying to go this high though. I want to say this is almost like 5,000 bucks into the game. Like 4,000, 5,000 or something. VIP 10 is only like 790, I think. And this was over the course of like 9 years. So even after that long, we've only spent like 800 something. So where to get the other XP booster? You get up to... Yeah, $130 is like 30% bonus. The very first bonus is on pretty much nothing. If you spend even a cent on the game, you already get 10% bonus. Yeah, I kind of forgot. It only goes up to 100% extra bonus. So you actually can't even have higher than that, unless he's buying the booster, like, constantly. There is a booster that I feel like almost no one buys. But there might be some, like, really try-hard people that might, who, like, superpower grind. I only ever bought this once, the Ring of Wonder. I did this when I made a brand new Switch account, when the Switch account launched. Because I knew I was going to play like crazy the first month, and that's exactly what we did. But yeah, I personally don't feel like this offer is that worth it. But there are some people that do it like perpetually forever for that 50% XP bonus. More so than any other loot that's here. Like literally just for the 50% XP bonus. But it's really expensive. It's like $20 a month just for 50% more XP. Obviously it gives you all this other loot too, but most of this is nothing. It's basically 0 gems, 0 gold, 0 gem key, 0 glory. I guess those two can add up over a little bit over time, but anyone who's buying this is doing almost purely for XP. I would advise pretty much never doing that though. I only did it on that one Switch account once just because I knew I was going to be playing like crazy the first month. Because we were going for like every leaderboard and everything else during that time. But beyond that one exception, I've actually never bought in that a single time on this main account. Like on this account right here, I've never bought in a single Ring of Wonder yet. Like the amount of time that you have to play to get the value out of that 20 bucks is just absurdly high. But if you're already going to be playing that much, then obviously some people do. But I think it comes out to, you would effectively have to play like almost 30 hours a week or something to get the values worth out of the thing. Like relative to the other things that you can spend 20 bucks on in the game, you have to play almost 30 hours a week for an entire month. So like 120 hours or whatever it is, yeah, around there. To like get your values worth out of that ring. So generally not worth it unless you're already, you know, naturally playing that much. Let's see. Yeah, you do get a small VIP bonus from the VIP thing, or XP bonus for the VIP thing. It's not a lot, but adds up over time. You can actually see them all under your bonuses too. But most of the VIP bonuses these days are just like extra little bonuses here. Most of them don't really do much though. Like obviously gold is almost nothing, you just dump it into guild. Souls becomes completely pointless at a certain point in the game. And XP is like the only like really noteworthy one I would say these days. But it's mostly just to flex these days, like having a really high level. Because beyond that, it doesn't really reward you that much. They have been doing some things to reward you more. Like obviously we've gotten the hero level pass thing, which you gain a little bit of rewards from. Which honestly, I haven't collected this in ages. Let me go collect. Probably have a ton of rewards sitting here. Yeah, look at that. We have 10 purple deeds, 3 exalted keys, and 20 curse runes just sitting there. Haven't claimed them in a while. What's our next reward? Let's see. Just more exalted keys. After that, basically nothing. Then more exalted keys and a nice little bit of gems. Gosh, these things give like almost no rewards, especially for how long it takes to get 5 or 10 levels. And those keys are still pretty useless. But anyways, guys, I think we're going to end it there for now. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week, wonderful weekend. Tomorrow, also, hello, Ian. Welcome, welcome. Tomorrow, we will be doing 2 things. We will have a video going up on the new hero class, as well as a couple teams for it, as well as what it does, and the optimal tree for it. And then we're also going to have a video going over the new Mythic, which will probably be up first, just because it'll be a lot easier to cover than the hero class. I'm not sure what order I'll do it in quite yet. But I'm pretty sure we will do the Mythic first, just because it's a lot more straightforward to do a video on that. Whereas the other one will take a bit more team crafting comparatively, just because it's a brand new class, and there's a lot more flexibility what you can do with a class compared to a new Mythic. But the new class does seem like it's gonna be pretty bad, but I don't know, we'll see. Maybe there's some kind of niche teams that will work pretty well for it. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys soon. We'll have all that going up later, and tomorrow night we will finish out the silver mark grind, so that the rest of the weekend we can go power grind VP while trying to max out the hero class. As I think we might actually try to do the whole grind to max out the hero class this weekend. We'll see. I might not do all of it, but I do want to do a ton of it. So we'll see how far we get. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. We'll catch you guys soon, and see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone, and thanks for watching. Yeah, a little late. Sorry, Ian. He came right when we were ending, but we stream every single night. Same time, every night. Hour and a half prior to now tomorrow. And Saturday and Sunday stream will probably go on a little bit longer, especially if we don't do a midday stream. Those two streams should go quite a bit longer than what we did today, since we're going to be power grinding out the hero class in PvP. But catch you guys then. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.